beautiful, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am finally going to try the Zodiac collection from Colourpop, and this is the collaboration with Kathleen Lights. I picked this up probably like 4 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I did a haul as well with other Colourpop products, but I thought I would mainly focus my first impression slash somewhat review on this collection. So I only picked up 3 products. I have the eyeshadow palette, which could be the star of the show. See what I did there? This eyeshadow palette comes with 12 pressed eyeshadows, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's so pretty. It feels a little bit heavier than the Dream Street palette, I think because of the mirror. So this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, it's so pretty, and it comes with a full-size mirror. This retails for $18 US, and this is made in the USA. I personally don't believe in astrology or have a full knowledge when it comes to astrology. I mainly just read off the magazine based on the star signs that I'm interested at looking. So usually I would read up about Geminis or Virgo, and I'm a Virgo myself, and September, which we are on right now, is the month for Virgo. In this palette right here, you get 4 matte shades. You get the Taurus, the Virgo, the Sagittarius, and the Aquarius. Sheen eyeshadow is this one called Libra. The rest are of the shimmery metallic shades. So we have the Gemini, the Cancer, the Scorpio, the Aries, which looks so pretty, the Leo, which is like a rose gold shade, and we have this very interesting eyeshadow. I feel like this is more of a pressed glitter, and this is the Pisces, which is the pop of color on this palette. And as you guys know, I'm not the best when it comes to swatching. I usually just do this, and here are the 4 mattes. Taurus you can't really see on my skin tone because it's somewhat similar, but here are the swatches. The Virgo is the dark earth tone shadow, and then Taurus is the nice brown, kind of like a wool brown transition shade. Sagittarius is the one at the bottom, which is strange because it kind of looks like a red violet or more of a purple tone on the pan, but on my skin tone it kind of looks more of a cranberry color. And then we have the Aquarius, which is the matte blue, which kind of looks like a, I don't know, like it looks a lot paler in the pan, but then on my skin it comes off as a different tone. So I'm actually quite interested to see how that goes. And moving on to the shimmers, I'm going to swatch Gemini, Cancer, Aries, Leo, and Scorpio. So these are the shades. The consistency is very smooth for a metallic eyeshadow. They're very vibrant. Here are the shimmers. The most pigmented out of the bunch is this one right here, which is called Gemini. Next up is Cancer, which you can barely see. And then the Aries doesn't really show up the best on my skin tone. I think it's because I'm quite tan. And then the other one is Leo, which is a nice rose gold shade. And the last one is Scorpio, which is a shimmery or sheeny version of Sagittarius. Like on my skin tone, they kind of appear somewhat similar. So this shade right here called Libra is more of a sheen. So it looks like that. And then we have Pisces. This is definitely a pressed glitter because when you swatch it, it's a little bit gritty. So Libra is that one right there, which is a cool tone muted pink. And we have Pisces, which definitely did not disappoint. That's very, very pigmented. Virgo is an earth sign, fitting perfectly between Taurus and Capricorn. And my ruling planet is Mercury. And the colors are gray, beige, or pale yellow, which I'm kind of into. More so on gray and beigey tone as opposed to pale yellow. And my overall compatibility is Pisces and Cancer, so that's quite interesting. So I think I am going to base off the eyeshadow shades that I'm going to use from this website. It says right here that Virgo fits between Taurus and Capricorn, so I have Taurus and Capricorn right here. And to start off, I am going to prime my eyes with the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I should definitely get a lighter shade of this because this thing oxidizes on my skin tone. So what I'm going to do is to actually set my lids with this No Filter setting powder. We're going to start our transition using the shade Taurus, which is this one right here. This eyeshadow palette has a little bit of kickback, so just keep that in mind and tap off the excess. So we have a good transition now, and next one is to deepen up our crease a little bit. So I'm going to go and use the shade Virgo, which is a cool tone brown. And I'm gonna go back to Taurus and blend that. And we're gonna go back to Virgo again and stamp that. I want to use Capricorn, so I think I am going to go and use Capricorn a little bit on the outer V as well. And kind of drag that on the outer thirds of the lid. I feel like it's a little bit patchy over here. It could be my lids or it could be the shadow, who knows. So I'm going to fix that. That's strange. It's looking a little bit patchy. So compatibility is Pisces and Cancer. Cancer is that highlight shade in here, which is a little bit muted, and then Pisces is that one right there. This is a Virgo look, so I kind of want the Pisces to go on my lower lash line because I don't want this color right here to take away from the cool tone eyes that I did. So what I'm going to do is to actually put on Cancer on my lid. I'm not going to use any primer or anything because I want to see how pigmented this eyeshadow is. Well, that's actually really pretty. Oh wow, that is so pigmented, and I did not use any finger at all or primer. I am going to grab the Virgo once again to blend that out. I'll just quickly put on my lashes and tight line, and we'll finish the rest of the face and the lower lash line. So I'm just gonna speed through my base process as you've seen me do this countless of times, and then I'll just show the products and stuff on what I'm doing, and then we're gonna come back and do my lower lash line. Line, I am going to go and take the shade Taurus, and I am going to sweep that all over the lash line. And for the outer V, I'm going to go and use Virgo. To complete this look, I am going to go and use Pisces underneath my lower lash line. It's definitely not showing up as pigmented or vibrant because I'm using a brush. But you could build it up. For inner corner highlight, I am going to go and use Gemini because I want like a real pop. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I got two lipsticks right here and they're both, I think, the Lux lipstick. So the first one is called What Is Your Sign? This is what it looks like. Again, it comes in this rose gold packaging, and this is the more of a terracotta nude color. So this is what is your sign looks like. So it's a perfect kind of like a peachy brown nude against my skin tone. It kind of reminds me of the Velvet Teddy, and this is my first time trying out Colourpop Lux lipstick. They're very creamy and very opaque. I feel like this formula has got a cream formula, and they smell really good. This is what is your sign looks like on my lips. I definitely quite like it for an everyday wear, but basing it off in this look, I feel like it's too warm tone for my look. So what I'm going to do is to actually try on another lipstick, and this one is called Scorpio Moon, and I actually quite like what this lipstick looks like. It's more of that cool tone mauvey purpley color. So this is what it looks like. Again, I am going to swatch, and that's what it looks like. It looks a little bit brighter against my skin tone, but I actually quite like it, and I feel like it will go well with this eye makeup look. I think it has more of a matte finish compared to What Is Your Sign, because What Is Your Sign definitely felt like cream, and it's a little bit shiny on the lips, but this one looks a little bit more matte, but it definitely glided on smoothly, and it's very pigmented. This is just one layer. So this is what Scorpio Moon looks like. It looks a lot better, and it matches a little bit with this makeup look. And here is my final makeup. Overall, my thoughts on this palette is actually pretty decent palette. It's a good, I'd say, probably if you want to go really bold, or if you're into more of that smoky eyes look, this is a great palette for you. I don't see this to be an everyday wear palette because you only ever have one transition shade and maybe this dark color, and you don't have like a white base shade. So you're gonna have to end up trying to dip into another palette. Would this be a travel friendly palette? I guess yes and no, based on your preference. Like personally for me, it won't be a good travel palette. I have to have another palette with me if I were to bring this. But the quality of the eyeshadows are amazing. It comes with a mirror. It's great if you're an eyeshadow collector like I am. I feel like this is going to be a great addition to your collection. As for the lipsticks, both lipsticks are great. This is the Colourpop Lux Lipsticks. The packaging overall is just Lux. It's very expensive considering both of these are less than $10 each. The color is very opaque. My thoughts on the collection, it's great. I wish I would have gotten the highlighter, but then again, looking in this palette, I feel like you could easily use Cancer as a highlighter if you have a fair skin tone or even like a medium dark skin tone. I use Libra as my blush, and it actually turned out pretty good. It made me look quite fresh and young, and the sheen that it gave, it's actually real pretty. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye!